Hi, my name is Cindy, aka Z9designs. Today is Craft Your Stash, and I've got a ton of stuff to make, but I'm only going to make three things. So sit back, relax, and see what I'm going to make with what's in my stash. So let's check it out. No money spent. DIY number one, Glam turntable. The supplies needed include a turntable from Dollar Tree. This was purchased last year, and some silver glass tiles. Actually, that is all that you need. These acrylic turntables had just come out last year, and since I was not going to purchase anything for 6 months, I am digging into the crevices of my stash to find some unique things to DIY. So far, I think I'm doing pretty well. I got out this turntable, twirled it around, and thought about what I was going to do with it. Well, when my granddaughter was here during the Christmas holidays, she spotted some silver glass tiles, and I purchased about 4 to 5 packages. Now on to my DIY. I sized sides of the turntable and cut the tiles with scissors. So you just kind of like cut it in a strip or how many tiles that you need. It comes with a layer of white paper, and you peel that back and you start putting them on the sides of the acrylic turntable until it is completely covered. In addition, there was a place at the bottom of the turntable. So I cut about 3 tiles up and cut that, and I was able to put that on there, and it lined up perfectly. So something that you'll want to remember that once you put them down, there's no removing them. So it is good to just put a little bit down at a time. Now, I originally had put down some fix-all adhesive, but that really wasn't needed. I think this turned out gorgeous for all those Glam subscribers. I put a square container inside and placed some pink flowers inside. In the other areas, I just added some perfume bottles, and it looks great with all of my other Glam containers in my bathroom. Let me know what you think about this Glam DIY. I hope it inspires you to do something with the turntable. Craft Your Stash is an open collaboration where Crafting My Best Life with Lisa is the host and Kristen Kay is the co-host. These women are talented and have a big stash for some amazing DIYs. So be sure to subscribe, like, save, and comment. The link is in the description box below. Now, there are other crafters that have joined in this collaboration. Please show them some love. The link to the playlist is in the description box below. DIY number 2, a bowl in a kit. And the supplies needed are just a craft bowl kit. That's it. And I'm not really that fond of craft kits, but this one seemed interesting. And I think you can do a lot more with the pieces that it came with, which are bowl molds, foam applicator, water-based glue, and 120 circles. I selected a bowl form and I just placed it upside down on a protected surface because you don't want the glue to get on anything. counter. So I just had some newspaper that I put down. And I applied glue to both sides of the circles using the foam applicator, or you can even use your fingers, or you can use a paintbrush. It doesn't really matter. Then I started around the rim and I just worked my way up to the top. Then I repeated that until I got to the top. You know, side down at the bottom first, then all the way to the top. You're going to have some gaps between the circles, but that's okay. That's part of the process and it looks fine. Then I spread the glue that came with the kit over the circles and kind of waited till it got a little tacky. Then I pressed them down. That way it will stay in place. Now I did have to get some plastic wrap and kind of put over there until it got a little tacky because, again, I used maybe a little bit too much glue to start with. But I let the glue dry until clear. And then the next day I came and I applied another round of the glue. And then I let it dry again overnight. And then I applied the third round of glue. And that will make it very hard. So you'll have a hard bowl that you can put different items in, but it is not food safe. So I let it dry for 5 days. Then I removed it from the bowl form and I just styled it as I wanted to. You can put whatever you want in there. Looks really cool. You can put your keys, you can put little whatnots in it, doesn't matter. DIY number 3, a rabbit shelf sitter. The supplies needed include a frame, some jute, hot glue, template of a rabbit, plaster acrylic paint, and white yarn. This is using what you have and crafting your stash. I had a Peace on Earth sign that came on a frame, and I didn't even put it out during the Christmas season. So what I did, I flipped it around and painted the inside plaster. That's the color plaster. I traced a free pattern that I got on the internet of a rabbit because it's going to be spring soon. At least I hope. So when it was dry, I used the free rabbit pattern and drew the outline on the inside of the frame. Then I took some jute and I hot glued it around the outline of the rabbit. So now then for the tail. I took some white yarn and made one finger pom-pom. and I glued that to the back of the rabbit. So I just kind of cut it so that it was in a little ball. You know, I cut the longer pieces, kind of made it short. This can be a shelf sitter or used in your vintage decor, and it looks either vintage or I would say more primitive. So if you have liked what you've seen, please subscribe, like, save, and comment. Crafting is very satisfying, but also can be challenging work, especially when you have to come up with something like craft your stash. I always enjoy encouraging comments. Also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook. And thank you so much for watching each week. I appreciate all of my subscribers. And remember, inner peace begins the moment you choose not to allow another person or event to control your emotions. This is from Perma Sudrome. See you later. Bye-bye.